In this video, we are going to explore the concept of homeostasis, which may initially appear complex, but is actually just the process through which the body maintains a stable internal environment even while facing constant changes. Imagine one of the billions of cells inside your body, each of which needs very specific conditions to work efficiently. These cells cannot be too hot or too cold, too acidic or too alkaline, and they must always have access to important resources like water and glucose in the right amounts. To keep everything functioning smoothly, our body works continuously to regulate these internal conditions and make sure they remain within narrow, healthy ranges. While the body does allow small fluctuations in things like temperature and blood sugar levels, it prevents any extreme changes that could harm the cells or stop them from performing their vital roles. We define homeostasis as the regulation of internal conditions in the body to maintain a stable internal environment, particularly in response to both internal and external changes. This last part means that even when conditions outside the body change dramatically, such as walking in snow or running under the scorching sun of a desert, the body manages to maintain its internal conditions such as body temperature at around 37 degrees Celsius. To achieve this consistency, our body uses automatic control systems which work without us thinking about them. These systems detect changes, then initiate responses to reverse those changes and bring conditions back to normal. Each automatic control system in the body consists of three essential components. First, there are receptors that detect changes in the environment, such as a rise or fall in temperature. Second, there are coordination centers like the brain or spinal cord which interpret these changes and decide how the body should respond. Third, there are effectors, which are usually muscles or glands, that carry out the necessary actions to restore balance. For instance, a muscle might contract or a gland might release a hormone depending on what is needed. However, because these components are spread throughout the body, they must communicate effectively and quickly, and this is where the nervous and endocrine systems come into play. The nervous system allows for extremely rapid and precise communication using electrical impulses that travel along nerves. This is especially useful when we need to react quickly, such as pulling our hand away from something sharp or hot. On the other hand, the endocrine system relies on hormones, which are small chemical messengers that are released into the bloodstream. These hormones travel throughout the body but only affect specific cells that have receptors for that hormone. Compared to the nervous system, the endocrine system usually works more slowly, produces effects that last longer, and tends to influence the body more broadly rather than in specific areas. Now that we understand how these control systems are structured and how they communicate, it is important to know how they function together in real life. This process is called negative feedback, and it is surprisingly straightforward. Whenever the level of something in the body becomes too high, like the concentration of glucose in the blood, negative feedback kicks in and reduces that level to bring it back to normal. Conversely, if the level drops too low, negative feedback increases it again. Essentially, this mechanism always performs the opposite action to whatever the initial change was. Let us look at an example involving body temperature. Suppose you walk into a room that is very cold. Receptors in your skin will detect this drop in temperature and send electrical signals through the nervous system to coordination centers in the brain and spinal cord. These centers will then process the information and send instructions to effectors, such as your muscles, which may respond by causing you to shiver. Shivering generates heat, gradually raising your body temperature. But what if the process overcorrects and your body becomes too hot? In that case, another set of receptors will sense the increase in temperature and a new response will be triggered, such as sweating. Sweat cools your body as it evaporates from your skin, bringing your temperature back to the ideal range. This cycle can repeat over and over as needed. Therefore, homeostasis operates like a continuous loop. When internal conditions get too low, control systems raise them back up. When they get too high, other systems bring them back down. This constant balancing act ensures that your cells are always working in a stable environment, allowing your body to function properly no matter what conditions you face on the outside. That, in essence, is what homeostasis is all about, and it is absolutely vital for life.